Hey guys, so I'm gonna talk about the products you want to avoid. All right. Now, a disclaimer before I talk about this is I'm not a legal consultant. I'm not providing any legal advice or anything like that. All I'm doing here is just recommending the best practices which I've seen through my experience with dropshipping and seeing like other competitors and stuff like that. There's no commitment here. This is just me sharing what I think will be really relevant and beneficial to you. Okay, so the products you want to avoid is, it's pretty much common sense, but you still see it from time to time, people doing this. Okay, so basically you want to avoid products that are trademark or copyright, right? You want to avoid things that have already been branded, because these people, they have the legal rights for their kind of product or service, right? So for example, you don't want to be selling Superman clothing, for example, because those are all trademark and copyright, right? The same with all these Marvel superheroes. And the same goes to, like, you don't want to be selling like Samsung screens, because you're not authorized to sell their product. It's pretty much common sense here, but I just think it's worth addressing again. Now, for those people who are doing these, trust me, it's not worth it. They are thinking very short term, and there's no way their business can be scalable long term, and it's just like they're waiting for the time bomb to explode, literally. Okay, how you do something is how you do everything. And I mentioned this early on in the intro, that dropshipping is not the issue, it's how you approach the dropshipping business. If you can provide a business that's ethical, that's honest, right? The customers know exactly what they're purchasing and how long it's going to take, and you're providing value through customer service and like content and emails and stuff like that. Like, how can your business not work, right? The building blocks of a successful business never really changes. It's providing that value to the marketplace, right? So definitely avoid these branded, trademark, copyright products. I will show you on AliExpress now what is a Greenlight, basically, because there are some brands on AliExpress, but those are different to like these big corporations, and I'll talk about it. All right, so if you can see here, I'm on AliExpress, right? I'm just browsing around. I found this brand, and it's called Zora. I believe that's how you say it. And basically they have their own brand, right? They have their own collections and designers and whatnot. And for example, you wanted to sell these super cool leggings. I don't know, let's try this. Here, they even have gym leggings. All right, so they have a lot of cool stuff and that you might want to sell. So let's say, for the sake of this example, you wanted to sell this legging. So I'm going to click on the page, and as you can see, they have tons of orders. It's definitely nice design, everything. So when they are a brand on AliExpress, it's usually Greenlight to be able to sell it. And let me explain here. And the reason for this is because I feel that in China, they do have a different mentality towards business. They would be happy for you to sell their product using their images and stuff without issue, as long as both of you guys are benefiting, right? So if you're selling their product on your site, they're getting your orders for when you dropship, right? And they'll be more than happy to dropship for you. Like, I've spoken to these brands before, and I've never had a case where they say you can't sell our product. Okay, and once you build relationships with these suppliers on AliExpress, they will be more than happy to take photos for you, even videos, right? So that's with the products that are Greenlight. And usually when you browse different products on AliExpress, most of the time they are all safe to sell. Okay, now I just also wanted to say that sometimes there are products that, like, you really don't know, but they could be like problematic. For example, sometimes an AliExpress product, I'm not saying this one is, like a random product might be a copy of some products that are branded. So, you know, the design might look the same and stuff like that. Just be cautious and kind of use, I guess, your gut feeling and your common sense, right? Obviously, like business, sometimes things do happen. Like, for example, if you're selling a cool t-shirt that has a, you know, a patent for, I don't know, like for its buttons. So if you get a report for using a t-shirt that has super cool buttons, for example, you know, you just have to talk to them and be honest about your intentions that you didn't know, and just talk them out. Usually it's fine and you won't run into any issues. But I just want to put it out there. Again, I'm not illegal. I'm just providing you guys what I would do and kind of the best practices. And you know, you can disregard these advices, or you can do your own. Okay. But the one thing is clear is that you don't want to be selling anything that's like copyright or trademark or branded. That's just also not right and ethically wrong. And it just shows that you're just here for something quick, something fast. And okay, you know, if you're about that, go for it. But I don't see business like that. So that's what I would recommend, guys. All right, I hope you found this helpful. I'll see you guys in the next video.